Hey there, welcome to day one of my Simple Homemaking System series. Over the next 20 weekdays, I'll be sharing my daily homemaking routine with you. So real life, real messes, and real systems that help me keep my home running smoothly, all while homeschooling and managing a big family. So each day I'll walk you through my daily rhythm, the core tasks I do every morning and the specific focus tasks for the day, and then how I wrap up my evenings, so I wake up to a fresh start. My goal is to help you build simple, repeatable systems that take the stress out of homemaking. No matter what day it is, there are a few core tasks I do every morning to keep my home running smoothly. The first thing I do is make my bed. It's a simple win to start the day that keeps my room looking put together. Then I start my maids. I like to put technology to work, so I turn on my robot vacuum, and then I also start the bread maker so that fresh bread is ready later for either lunch or the evening meal. And then I check the meal plan. I look at my meal plan and take out anything for dinner, like meat to thaw or anything I need to prep early in the day. Then I do a laundry check. If it's my day to do laundry, then I start a load. Otherwise, I remind whichever kid's turn it is to get theirs going. Same with the dishwasher. I remind whoever is on that kitchen duty for the week to unload it so that we can keep the sink clear throughout the day. So each weekday I focus on a specific task in my home, and I'll walk you through exactly how I tackle it. So for today, these are the tasks that I do on the chart, and I'm going to do my husband and I's laundry, and I'm going to dust my bedroom, and I'm going to wash our sheets, and then I'm going to wash the entire household towels, so from all the bathrooms and the kitchen. And then I am going to deep clean our ensuite bathroom. So I've already gotten a load of laundry going this morning, my husband and I's, and now I'm just going to get it switched into the dryer. And then after I get those clothes in the dryer, I will start washing the sheets that I've pulled off of our bed already, because today I wash our sheets and then I also wash all of the towels in the house. Now I'm getting laundry soap in, and I love this because it's non-toxic and it's super concentrated. So I only have to use one squirt, and then I use just white vinegar as my fabric softener. Now I'm doing a quick dust of our bedroom, dusting the pictures on the wall and our wood bed frame and our nightstands and even our lampshades, and just getting all of that dusted quick. Now I'm getting clean sheets put on our bed. I'm putting on the fitted sheet here. And if you're wondering what the black thing is underneath that, that is actually our grounding sheet. And I just really love it since we've gotten it. It really helps me to sleep a lot better at night. And so that's what that is. And our sheets go over top, and I find that we can still ground with that really well. Now my husband is just helping me put the comforter on the bed, and then I'm just getting the clean pillowcases on the pillows and getting those put back on the bed as well. Now I'm just getting the clothes out of the dryer and getting the sheets into the dryer, and then I am starting a load of towels into the washer. And now I'm just dumping our clothes out onto our bed. I like to sort and fold them here because I like to hang all of our shirts, and the closet is just right here, so it's nice for me to just dump them on our bed and do this. And then I can just fold anything right on the side of our bed and do that. And years ago when we were first married, I folded all of our undergarments. And I just don't do that anymore. We just have some bins in our closet that our undergarments and socks go in. So I like to just put that bin on the side of the bed and just throw everything in. And then I just quickly pair the socks together and throw those in. And it just makes it way quicker and more efficient. And now I'm just folding the sheets that have come out of the dryer. I fold our fitted sheet and pillowcases. And then I have asked my son to come in and help me to fold our top sheet. Now I'm getting that load of towels folded, and I like to just do this on our bed as well. And then I can take all the towels and sort them into the bathrooms that they belong in. So because we have 4 bathrooms in this house, I choose to deep clean one bathroom each week. And so this week it is deep cleaning our ensuite bathroom. And so that means I do extra things than I do when I just quickly clean our ensuite bathroom once a week. So today, because I'm deep cleaning, I wash our shower curtain. I take that down and I actually throw it in the wash and bleach it. And I also scrub the floor and extra things like that. And so if you have, less bathrooms, feel free to tweak this and just use this as inspiration. And this ensuite bath is pretty small, so it's going to be a little bit harder for me to kind of clean and show you. So I'm going to do the best I can, but I always like to put on an apron when I clean. It just helps me feel like more productive and also helps keep my clothes dry and clean if I get water or anything on myself. So I'm going to start with showing you how I keep my cleaners under my bathroom sink, because I use non-toxic cleaners, but I also don't have any small children in the house anymore that I have to worry about. So I do keep cleaners under each bathroom sink so that I don't have to haul things around. It's just all there and it's so quick for me to clean. So I'm going to show you that. So underneath the bathroom sink here, I have a bin from the dollar store, which I keep cleaners in, and a scrub brush. And then I also keep on the side of the cabinet here on the inside, I have 2 command hooks, and I keep a cleaning cloth and then also a polishing cloth, and they hang here. And that way they're there for me to use them during the week if I need them. And then when I deep clean, then I wash those and I put fresh ones. So I'm going to pop this into the washing machine and I'm going to bleach it. So just a reminder, I usually use vinegar in my fabric softener, but I'm not going to do that when I wash this because I'm going to use bleach. You never want to mix bleach and vinegar together. That's not something you want to do because that'll make a bad chemical. And so I'm going to wash this with some bleach. Then after it's done, I'll hang it up. And then I'm also going to gather up all the towels in here, and I wash all of the towels in the whole house on Mondays. So I'm going to wash all of the towels from all of the bathrooms, including the kitchen. So this bathroom is quite small, so I'm going to do my best filming in here to show you. So I'm deep cleaning the bathroom, so I only clean my shower once a month. And how I get away with that is I use this tub and tile cleaner, which works awesome. If you love something like scrubbing bubbles, you will love this because it's non-toxic, but it foams up and works just as well. And how I get away with only cleaning my shower once a month is that after I get out of the shower, I spray it down every day with this No Works, and this works fantastic. I used to make my own, but my kids hated how it smelled. Well, and frankly, so did I. This stuff smells great and it works really great. So I just spray my whole shower down with this after I get out every day. And that's how I get away with only having to scrub it once a month. And what I do to make this easier on myself, just because I've explained how I have back and knee and neck issues, and so how I help myself is I have this awesome scrubber. Got this on Amazon, and this thing is awesome because it just helps prevent the bending over and the getting in weird places and reaching up high. So I have this thing help me with that. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this down, and then I'm going to use this to scrub it. And I'll link this also down in the description if you want to check out something like this to help you as well. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and scrub it. Now that I'm all done scrubbing, I'm just giving it a quick rinse down with the shower head. Now I'm just going to put some non-toxic toilet bowl cleaner inside my toilet and let that soak while I'm cleaning the mirror and the sink. And I know professional cleaners that don't like to use the Lysol toilet bowl cleaner because it will wreck your anything it gets on, and maybe that's happened to you before. So this is great, and I also feel a lot safer with my kids cleaning their bathrooms using this. So I'm going to get this soaking a minute. So now I've grabbed my cleaning cloth, my polishing cloth, and my Tough and Tender. And I like to use this Tough and Tender because it is safe on natural stone. And so I feel okay spraying it on my counters and sink because if it does get on this natural stone back here, it's okay for it. And so hopefully you can see this is okay. This bathroom's pretty small. And so I'm filming this the best I can for you. So I'm just going to scrub the inside of the toilet, and then I'm going to vacuum really quick with my stick vac. I like to vacuum up any hair and dust that I can because this is the one day then that I get a mop, or not a mop, sorry, a bucket of hot water with some cleaner that I'll show you that I use. And then I clean the outside of the toilet with that. And then I also scrub the floor. And so I do that just once a month. And so I'm going to show you that process as best as I can show you in this tiny space. And normally what I do is every few months I put a little puck in the back of the toilet tank, and that just helps keep the inside of my toilet bowl clean. I like to work smarter, not harder. And so I'm out of those right now, so I will add that to my list. When I go shopping on Wednesday, I will pick more of those up, and then I'll add some to the toilet because it needs some now. And so I just do that every couple of months, and it just keeps it cleaner. So for cleaning the outside of the toilet and the floor, I start with a bucket, and I'm going to put just a capful of this Soliguard. This is what I use in place of bleach. It's a disinfectant. And so I'm just going to use 1 capful of this in my bucket. And this is just a non-toxic disinfectant. And then I'm going to use this Clean and Gleam floor cleaner, and I'm going to use just a capful of this. And then I'm going to use pure hot water out of the tap. So I'm going to get this hot and fill my bucket up, and I'm going to use a cloth, and I'm going to use gloves just because I am using pure hot water, and so I don't want to burn my hands, and so I'm going to use these gloves so that I can use the hottest water possible. So this is the only time that I get down on my hands and knees because it physically doesn't feel very good for me. But this is such a small area, and all the bathrooms are small. So I do that for these bathrooms, and I only do it once a month in each bathroom. And I also wipe the baseboards while I'm down here. Now that the floor is dry, I'm going to go ahead and empty the garbage and put a new bag in it. And I just keep extra garbage bags here under the sink right next to the garbage can. And then I'm going to put fresh towels out and add some toilet paper rolls. And then when the shower curtain is done, I will hang that up. So the shower curtain is done in the wash, and so it's still wet. I don't dry it in the dryer because I just hang it back up, and then I let it dry here as it hangs. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is put clean cleaning cloths underneath my sink. Now that everything is done for the day, I like to go to my chart and cross everything off. So by keeping my focus tasks simple and consistent, I don't have to spend hours deep cleaning. Instead, I maintain a tidy home a little bit at a time. Now, before I head to bed, I do a few key things to set up for a smooth morning. First thing I do is sort the mail and papers. So I take a couple of minutes to go through any incoming papers from our wall organizer. That way nothing piles up. Then I do a quick kitchen reset. So I just do a quick 5-minute tidy. So the first thing I do is clear the counters and make sure the sink is empty. And then I load and start the dishwasher if needed. So if there's any dishes left from the evening, like after supper time, and the kids have had any snacks, I quickly load those up and get the dishwasher running so it's ready to unload in the morning. And then I do a quick wipe down of the counters if that's needed. And that just gives the kitchen just a fresh start for the next morning. And then I love waking up to a fresh coffee, so I make sure to set it the night before and program the coffee maker to start. So these small habits help me to wake up to a home that feels ready for the day instead of overwhelming. So that's a look at how my simple homemaking system works. Each day I'll take you along as I tackle my focus tasks and share simple systems that make homemaking easier. So if you're finding this helpful, please share it with another mom who wants a more organized, peaceful home. And if you haven't already, be sure to download my weekly homemaking chart so that you can follow along. It's fully customizable, so you can edit it to tweak it to fit your home and lifestyle. So tomorrow we're going to be diving into dusting the kitchen, cleaning the fridge, cleaning the kitchen appliance exteriors, cleaning one window, making magnesium water, making a grocery list, And so we'll see you tomorrow.